first, right now at 5, there is hope for a future without COVID-19. Well, Pfizer now announcing that its vaccine could be 90% effective. Well, thanks for joining us here on TV, on Roku, or wherever you're streaming us right now. I'm Todd Quinones.
And I'm Trisha Keene. Experts say this early analysis is potentially a game changer. Reporter Jeremy Chen shows us how this can help Las Vegas, but let's begin with reporter Faith Abube explaining when the vaccine could be distributed.
Hi, Todd and Trisha. According to Johns Hopkins University, the U.S. has now surpassed 10 million confirmed COVID-19 cases.
Pfizer says the vaccine was at least 90% effective, according to an early analysis. But more safety data is needed before the company asks the FDA for authorization.
We feel very good about the safety.
Pfizer could ask the FDA for a narrow authorization later this month. If authorized, a limited supply of doses could be available for healthcare workers in high-risk populations in a matter of months, and the general population by late summer 2021.
Well, it's exciting news. It's not going to help us this winter, but it could be a real game changer.
However, a potential vaccine won't help right now, as new coronavirus cases soar at an alarming rate. Over the weekend, the United States hitting a record 128,000 new cases in just one day, according to Johns Hopkins University. Multiple states also recording their highest new daily COVID-19 cases.
We have reached a very dangerous phase in the pandemic in the upper Midwest and now into Minnesota.
The governor of Minnesota announcing a new push for testing, while in Utah, a state of emergency.
I am placing the entire state of Utah under a mask mandate until further notice.
In Washington, D.C., HUD Secretary and Coronavirus Task Force member Dr. Ben Carson, among the latest in the president's orbit to test positive for the coronavirus. Carson and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, who's also fighting the virus, both attended Trump's election night watch party at the White House. And just this afternoon, ABC News confirming David Bossie, an outside advisor leading the Trump campaign's legal challenges, also now has the virus. Meanwhile, in Delaware, President-elect Joe Biden unveiling his task force to work on curbing the pandemic.
I will spare no effort to turn this pandemic around once we're sworn in on January 20th.
And new data from the National Institutes of Health shows hydroxychloroquine, a treatment repeatedly touted by the president, actually does not benefit adult patients hospitalized with COVID-19. Faith Abube in Washington, 13 Action News.